Hi, I'm John Paladino, and I'm so glad that you've joined us today. I'm Vice President of Client Services here at InterSystems. So that's my title, but to understand what that really means, I think it's a good idea to give you some context by briefly sharing some of my personal background and how that shaped this lifelong career that I love. When I was in college, a tragedy struck my family. Suddenly, I found myself in a position of having to help my parents and other people close to me. I had to show up and handle things that I never considered before. What I learned during this time was that many things happen in life, and some of them are tough. But what helped me get through it was helping other people. As time passed, what had been a coping mechanism became my passion. Helping other people, showing up and getting it done. To this day, that passion is the essence of who I am. And that's why I believe I'm very lucky to have the perfect job for me, because the culture at InterSystems from day one has been based on helping others. So no wonder I've spent almost my entire career here. As our CEO, Terry Reagan, often says, InterSystems has a passion for excellence and customer success. And that's what I'd like to share with you today. To me, it's about going the extra mile and demonstrating a few simple things to our customers in every single interaction. We're here to take care of you and to help you be successful. We know and understand the implications of the huge commitment you're making as you choose a technology partner. You should feel confident that this team's going to have your back. They're going to see things you may not see. They're going to fix what needs fixing. And more than that, they're going to anticipate what you need before anything breaks. Being responsive is great, but I don't think it's enough. Think in terms of the very best close personal relationship with a friend or relative, as an example. It's not transactional. It's not about just solving an issue and moving on. It's not about closing tickets, right? When they need your help, you typically do more than help with the issue at hand. It's about encouraging, being non-judgmental in the advice that you share. It really comes down to leading with the intention of the best possible outcome. I'd like to share a few quick examples of what customer success looks like for us. The first one is an international customer. They're a pharmaceutical company. They have a diagnostics business, and that's the part of the business we work with. And they've been a client for a long time. The support manager at this company made a comment to one of our employees that in meetings in their support group, every single meeting, they use InterSystems as the example to follow. In fact, they're thinking about changing some of their organization and some of their operations, and they've invited us to participate. I love that we're working shoulder to shoulder with them, just sharing what we know and what we do. The best part about this is that they think of us as the example to follow. The second example is an electronic trading application. They've been doing this for decades, and in the early days, they were scaling up very, very quickly. They were doubling the number of trades per month every 3 months. To be able to scale up at that pace, we had to go the extra mile. We sent people out there every month, including myself, to work with them to make sure that we were ahead of where they needed us to be. It helped the product for them. It helped the product for all of our customers. That's what we did, and they're very successful today. The third example is an application partner. They build an EMR solution for nursing homes and rehab centers. They're based on the East Coast. And they had a problem. The user interface they developed a long time ago was stuck on an old browser that Microsoft doesn't even support anymore. They weren't sure what to do. To make a commitment to rewrite all their user interface screens, and there are thousands of them, would have been a big distraction to their business and to the customers. We have an internal application development team that builds apps we use in our business. So I had them go down and spend a couple of weeks with this customer, and they came up with a two-part strategy. It was amazing. The first part of the strategy was to take the current UI and mitigate all the issues that prevent them from being able to use it with a modern UI, a modern browser. The second part of the strategy was how could they rewrite all these thousands of screens over time so that it's future-proof. It'll work with any browser, any device in the future. That strategy went to their board of directors, and the board of directors gave them the go-ahead. What was technical debt and a long-term ongoing technical debt has turned into a competitive advantage for them. We help customers all the time. We help with capacity planning. We help with people migrating to the cloud. We help people migrating to InterSystems Iris or Iris for Health. We help people in many, many different ways. You know, it really feels great to be able to tell you that every single week, I hear stories from clients about one of our employees who went the extra mile. It's almost every day. I hear things like, they took extra time with me. They explained the issue. They helped me understand so much more than I ever realized I needed to know. I love hearing those stories. You know, there are well-respected customer-facing companies across many industries. When I look at what we have in common with them, it's mindset. It's all about mindset. The culture in which our employees are empowered to go the extra mile. As you heard Lisa Ford say, the service we deliver is as important as our products. At InterSystems, we empower our employees to do what we as a company are committed to doing, helping others. We give our team the latitude to do what needs to be done for the customer in order to be successful. For us, it's very intentional. It's built into our processes. When our people are trying to help our customers, they don't have to go through red tape and approvals in order to go that extra mile. It comes as no surprise to me that the culture we've always had at InterSystems is based on taking care of our own people in meaningful ways. For example, 10% of our support staff time is so that they can learn about new things. That's very intentional. Our employees are encouraged to transfer from department to department to follow their aspirations. Our support employees were always prepared to work from home, even before it became the norm. Our most knowledgeable people are on the front lines, and we never rush our people to close requests. You know, by working this way, the organization stays fresh and revitalized and never becomes stale. Individuals are interested and engaged, and our customers benefit as a result. And that cycle continues as we grow and hire new people. When I'm interviewing any candidate, I look for 4 key attributes, and experience is not one of them, although it's a bonus. First, I want high aptitude. I want really smart people. High aptitude, smart people can adapt. They can learn about new things. The second thing I look for is a high degree of initiative. I want people who aren't afraid to try something new or do something new. The emphasis there is on action. The third thing is passion. People who are pumped up about something in life, and I know it when I see it. And the fourth thing is professionalism. I'm really strict about this. I ask myself, do I feel confident putting this person in front of the customer, trusting that they know in their heart that they really want to help this customer, but they have to be wise enough to understand what the customer needs, which is sometimes different than what they want. That's my definition of professionalism. The secret to great customer support is to find the right people, create the right environment, and enable them. And some people just have an instinct for taking care of customers. They get personal fulfillment about solving other people's problems. We use several tests to learn about potential employees, and we know from experience what traits will translate into great customer support. Once you have the right people in place, the rest is easy. Just give them the tools they need and stay out of their way. I'm happy to say my boss feels the same way. Another nice benefit of this approach is that when you have people that really fit their jobs, you have very low turnover. Historically, turnover in support has been about 4%, compared to our competitors, which are around 30 to 35%. These days, we often hear about CX, the customer experience. Depending on the company and the business they're in, the commitment to the customer experience takes many different forms. but it's always what great companies do to ensure customer success. Everything that has made sales engineering and support a wow experience, as an example, all of that's incorporated into all the other experiences we offer. Experiences such as online learning, our website, documentation search, and client-facing applications, even chat on our website. So, in closing, if you're looking to change or improve your own support operations, please feel free to contact me. As I hope you can tell, I'm pretty passionate about this topic, and I'm always happy to talk about it, and more importantly, learn what other people are doing. Feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn or contact me directly. I hope to hear from you soon, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the event, and I can't wait to see you all in person.